Okay, so just some information on the outside of the hotel. So you've seen this angle before, but most of the sea view rooms will be looking out onto this sort of view, which I think you'll accept is pretty stunning. But that is sort of the angle that you'll be looking out onto, that particular view, with most of the sea view rooms. So that's that. Got a few joggers coming. So yeah, this is the outside of the hotel here, and just sort of showing you a few bits and pieces that I can show you at this particular time of the day. It's sort of fairly early. But on the outside, also I'm going to show you a lot more of the inside in a minute, but sort of outside you've got this lovely walk, steps down onto the beach, just there, and obviously you've got the sunbeds there. They are chargeable, I'll tell you that now. We have been on the beach, but we haven't used sunbeds. You can just take a towel onto the beach, and that's perfectly, obviously, acceptable. So you saw where I was, you saw where those steps are, and then on the right hand side, just the other side of this bin coming up, is the entrance into the hotel. Just into there. Now I'm going to show you a little bit more about this later on, because we are going out tonight for a meal, so I'm going to show you sort of down there a little bit later, just so you know, as part of the hotel review vlog, what is down there. For now, I'm just going to take you up here. Now I'm doing this just so people know where to go if you are going out and getting a bus. I was explaining this on the live yesterday morning about the buses. Now, if you don't want to walk very far, there is a bus stop on the other side of the road to our right, and I will show you that. I'm keeping this recording, guys, so you can time how long it's taking to get from that entrance to the bus stop. What I will say is, though, if you use this bus stop, you will go round Playa to come back out again, because it's sort of like a big loop. There is no bus stop sort of on this side of the road other than on the boulevard, which again I showed on the lives sort of throughout the week. But yesterday's one, so Friday's one, the 3rd of April, if you're looking back to refer, was the one where I gave loads of information on it about this. So if you do want to look back on that, watch that live. Now at the top here at the minute, there's still the roadworks going on. I'm not going to touch too much on that, because these will be gone sooner rather than later, so it's not going to affect everybody. It hasn't really affected us, but I'm just making the point that it's not going to be here forever. But you're up the steps, you come down here, so it's still a little bit of a walk, but it is closer to do this than it is, as I say, to be walking to the boulevard. Probably just about, and there's probably not an awful lot in it now, to be honest with you. But of course, if you come out the main entrance of the hotel, I think you'll find there's some steps up to here as well, I believe. I've not done that. I'll have a look. But I think there may be. So if you see on the other side there, obviously we'll get closer in a minute anyway, but let's cross over. I don't think I actually needed it in the end. We can just see a bus now coming, right on schedule. Now, that is the bus stop into Pagera, and you see that these couple of people are getting the bus. Then that bus will go all the way around where these cars are, sort of in a big loop. And as I say, you come back out on the boulevard. So what's that taken out of the intro bit? Probably about sort of 4-minute walk to that bus stop. So it's not too bad. The steps are not there where I thought they were actually, so you would have to walk up here. And there goes the bus there going around the corner, as I explained. And that's just the bus route it does, is, you know, that's life. But why they haven't done a bus stop on this side of the road coming back out, well, there's obviously a reason for it, but I can't think of it, to be honest. And then obviously we'll be back to where we started. Right, well, that just gives you that little bit of information. We will reconvene very soon.